15 million members, empowered to learn, to grow, to harvest, to lead, to dream. Equity. Karibu member.
Good afternoon. This is Lunchtime News. My name is Jackie Wambiru. Sign language interpreter is Anne Wangeshi. Well, we have so much in store for you this afternoon. Remember, you can interact with us on our social media handles at KBC Channel 1. And now, to kick us off, we cross over to Homa Bay County, where Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition presidential candidate Raila Odinga is holding a rally in Homa Bay County, which brings an end to the coalition's 4-day tour of the Nyanza region. Now, on Thursday, Odinga hit the campaign trail in Migori County, Nyamira on Friday, and on Saturday he traversed Siaya County. Well, at the moment, those pictures on your screen are various members of the political divide addressing members of the public. We shall be revisiting that as currently John Badi is speaking. He's using vernacular languages. We shall be revisiting that, and so we shall be moving on to Westlands, where earlier on Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition running mate Martha Karua has called on Kenyans to elect leaders who have proven their integrity. And remember, we are crossing over to Westlands, where earlier on Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition running mate Martha Karua called on Kenyans to elect leaders who have proven their integrity. Speaking at Africa Divine Church in Westlands, Karua warned the congregation of corrupt leaders purporting to be Christians. Karua has also called on political leaders to desist from politics of threat.
Na kwa yale anafanya. Na kuwa Mkristo sio ubatizo peke yake, na sio kuja kanisa, ni tabia. Na wale tunatafuta uongozi, tuwe na subra, tusianze kutoa vitisho kwa wenzetu. Na kwa niaba ya Azimio, nataka kuelezea wote, hata wapinzani wetu, sababu hata mpinzani ni Mkenya kama sisi, ni binadamu kama sisi. Sisi hatufikiri wapinzani ni maadui, wapinzani ni ndugu zetu. Kwa hivyo tunawaahidi na Wakenya wote kwa jumla, sheria itatumika kwa kila mtu sawa sawa. Awe mtoto wetu, awe rafiki, awe mpinzani, sheria ya Kenya ni moja na hakuna mtu tutaanza kupatia vitisho. Hiyo sio desturi ya wana Azimio. Tukisema tunapambana na ufisadi, hakuna mama amebatiza mtoto wake mfisadi. Ufisadi ni mtu anajichagulia mwenyewe kuwa na hiyo tabia. Sababu kwa hivyo tukisema tutapambana na ufisadi, tunasema kwa wote, wawe kwa mlengo gani, na ni kisheria, sio kwa vile tutafikiria. Na sheria iko na wale wanasimamia, sio wanasiasa. Kwa hivyo hakuna haja ya vitisho, na sisi tutaendelea kuwa na unyenyekevu hata tukipata kiti. Mungu atuonekanie na wananchi mkubali kutupatia hizo kura.
Well, that was Azimio la Umoja running mate Martha Karua speaking earlier on in Westlands. So we now move on. Kakamega Governor Wycliffe Oparanya has urged voters in Busia County to elect the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya presidential candidate Raila Odinga in the next polls. Oparanya, in rooting for Raila, said the region will reap big under an Azimio administration.
Kakamega Governor Wycliffe Oparanya has taken the Azimio la Umoja campaign to Busia County to drum support for the presidential candidate Raila Odinga ahead of the August polls. It is here that he called on voters to entrust Raila with the region's development.
Busia pia tuwe na majeshi yote chini ya ODM ya Raila Amolo Odinga. Tukifika tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8, nataka muamuke asubuhi, kura zote za urais kwa Raila Amolo Odinga.
He said the Azimio administration will expand the rice irrigation scheme in the region, as well as improve infrastructural development.
Huko Kakamega tumesema president ni Raila Amolo Odinga. Kwa maana tumeona sisi kama Waluya yeye anatujali. Si namna hivyo? Kwa maana kutoka January mnajua watoto watasoma free.
Sisi watu wa Vihiga, sisi tumekataa, tunasema yule ambaye tutaunga mkono ni baba Raila Amolo Odinga.
Elsewhere, the business community in Nakuru County has thrown its weight behind Nakuru UDA gubernatorial candidate Susan Kihika. Speaking in Nakuru City, the business community, led by Matatu Owners Association Chairman Stephen Muli, said they have confidence in the leadership of Kihika, revealing that she is the only one who can take care of the interests of businesses and the region.
Ukiangalia kwa hii miaka 5 inaisha, biashara zetu zimeathirika sana. Kwa nini? Governor tulio naye alikosa kuangalia biashara zetu, na aliweza kuachilia biashara hapa mjini zikaweza kufilizika.
Kuna agenda ambayo tunatengeneza itakuwa ni agenda ya Nakuru County, ambayo agenda yenyewe tutakuwa na sekta zote ambazo itakuwa kama ni chata yetu na governor ambaye atakuja, ambayo tutaitumia kufuatilia kuhakikisha kwamba wananchi wanapata maendeleo na zile services ambazo wanahitaji katika Nakuru County.
And a section of traders from Githurai Market say they will support the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya alliance in the upcoming polls. The traders exuded confidence that the Raila presidency will help fight against land grabbing that has become rampant in many parts of the country.
Ile jambo ambayo yenye inatufinyilia hapa Githurai ni uwanja wa soko. Tunaomba mama akikuja kesho aweze kuangalia wananchi wa Githurai, washikane na viongozi wa hapa Roysambu, ndiposa tukaweze kupata kiwanja ya kujengewa soko, ndio sisi wa mama na wanayuthi wenye wanafanya biashara dogo dogo tupate bahari ya kufanyia biashara.
Sisi hatuchagui suti ama sisi hatuchagui, tunataka kuchagua yule kiongozi tunajua atatuongoza vizuri.
They condemned all forms of electoral violence and urged Kenyans to embrace peace.
Sisi hatutakubali mtu ambaye ataharibu amani. Wapi? Amani huku. Tunataka tuwe na amani.
Timothy Kipnusu for Lunchtime News.
Now, church leaders in Mbere are calling on the political class to desist from utterances that are likely to cause chaos in the country. Led by Anglican Church of Kenya's Bishop Dr. Moses Masamba, the clergy said vote hunting should be about ideas and not chest thumping.
The political class has been called upon by the men of cloth to be peace ambassadors during their campaigns and avoid divisive politics that they seek to woo voters. Diocese Bishop Dr. Moses Masamba, who presided over the opening of the Kimberi Bible Translation Center in Embu County, said the church will continue to preach peace.
Waombe kura, wafanye kampeni kwa heshima ya mwingine na ya wananchi, na siku ikifika tarehe 9 wananchi wajitokeshe kwa wingi tuweze kuwachagua, na yule atachaguliwa apewe heshima, na wale watachaguliwa tunatawajua pia tunawatambua ni viongozi wetu.
They called on the youth to avoid being used by politicians to spread hate and cause chaos.
Tumeona watu wakitusiana kwa mtandao, tumeona wengine wakitusiana kwa magari, wakienda kwa kisiasa, kipiga siasa na tusiana, lakini tunaomba siasa ni karata. Tufanye karata yetu bila matusi, bila kupigana, bila bloodshed. Mtu akienda kufanya campaign asipigwe makelele na mwingine.
Uchaguzi na kuchaguliwa yote tufanya na njia ambayo italeta maendeleo, leo kuunganisha Wakristo, kuunganisha wananchi wote wa Kenya.
Locals welcomed the translation of the Bible into the local dialect, saying it will go a long way in spreading the gospel at the grassroots. Isafar reporting for Lunchtime News.
Well, that report by Yusufara brings us to a first break here on Lunchtime News. Don't go too far. We still have more news coming up.
Do you have a news story to share with KBC? Get in touch swiftly on email news@kbc.co.ke or call 0723-892-654 or 0734-780-124.
To talk to Lionel. Ask him not to leave me. He asked me for a divorce and I can't do that. I really don't want a divorce.
You don't miss a chance to be near my wife, do you?
Congratulations.
You didn't take my words seriously.
Mr. Murat, I go wherever Ines and Paulina invite me to.
Pardon? Monica, I need to confirm that Gonzalo is living with you and your children in order to get a divorce.
But you're already divorced, right? That's what I know. Gonzalo and I got married 5 months ago.
You are a cheater and a huge liar as well.
Kwenye mkulima.
Okay, aina hii mpunga unaweza kukuza pali popote Kenya, lakini inataka altitude ya not more than 2100 meters above sea level.
Kisha
tunataka kuencourage youth wapende agriculture.
Usikose kujiunga nami Jumapili saa 9:30 nikupe uondo kamili.
Sexual and gender-based violence, SGBV, is a particularly disturbing phenomenon which affects all regions of the world, in particularly women and girls in the coastal region.
After I was assaulted, it was really, really hard for me to get justice because this is somebody who's, we have no relationship, we don't know each other, just a client at my place of work.
And these are our children, they have been abused. And most of the time the perpetrator is usually the relative, the neighbor, as not a stranger.
Because of the culture and where we come from, it's a bit difficult for sometimes people to pursue gender-based violence issues, or to pursue justice.
Welcome back. Now, residents from Kilifi County have raised concerns over the competency of some leaders vying for various political positions in the coming general election. They have lamented how unfortunate it is that some hopefuls cannot express themselves and that their capacity to provide leadership is questionable.
The residents of Kilifi County said their interest is to get a leader who is going to address the issues affecting the people, such as health and tourism, education and job creation.
Tuonyeshe ule uzalendo kwa nchi inapenda amani, tukue na amani katika nchi, tufanye uchaguzi wetu wa salama salimini. Ninaomba ule governor atakayeingia awe ataweza kuangalia mambo ya, ya tourism kwa sababu katika Malindi yetu hii sisi huwa tunategemea tourism hapa Malindi.
To help the locals make the right choices, human rights group from Kilifi County have been conducting live debates among members of the county assembly from all the 35 wards. The aim of the debate is to help the electorate pick deserving leaders. The forum also aimed to sensitize the community on their rights and the importance of taking part in the elections.
Tunataka kuchambua hao viongozi wetu, hasa hawa wa MCAs, kwa sababu hao ndio viongozi ambao katika ile nyanja zote ambazo ziko katika ule mchakato wote wa hizo leadership, hao ndio viongozi ambao wako karibu na wananchi. So siku ya leo tuko hapa kuwachambua ili kujua ni kiongozi nani ambaye anafaa ama ni kiongozi nani ambaye atakuwa na uwezo na ile capacity ya kutongoza katika hii miaka mitano ambayo inakuja.
Inapeana fursa ya watu wote kuhusika, kina mama, vijana, wazee katika jamii. Pia inapeana fursa ya wao kuweza kutathmini ama kuuliza maswali kwa viongozi wao, kujua hawa viongozi wana ajenda gani ama wamewapangia nini katika kutaka kuwania hii uongozi, wamewapangia nini wao kama wanajamii.
Already 19 debates have been conducted in the respective wards, but surprisingly none of the incumbent MCAs turned up for the debates. The leaders shall sign manifesto prepared by the community as a commitment to deliver once they are elected.
Mdahalo huu unawapea fursa wananchi wenyewe wakaweze kuwajukumisha wale viongozi. Ndio maana katika mwisho wa hafla hii basi kuna manifesto ambayo iliandaliwa na jamii yenyewe, ambao wale viongozi wote ambao wako hapa wanawania wadhifa wa MCA basi watakuwa na fursa ya kusaini ama kutia kidole yale matakwa ya wananchi wa wodi hii ya Malindi.
Elvis Otieno for Lunchtime News.
And on matters health, members of the public have been urged to embrace early cancer screening to avoid the cost implication of the disease where it has progressed. Speaking at Teresa Bobalesh's Cancer Foundation, Lillian Marita, who is the founder, noted that early detection of the disease aids in finding quick solutions. To deal with the cancer burden, Marita called on the government to increase more screening centers across the country.
Breast cancer remains the leading cause of cancer in women in Kenya, with more than 50% of the cases presenting in women below the age of 50. This not only causes family stress, but also drain their resources if not well managed at an early stage. But medical experts are of the view that if well sensitized, the public can deal with the situation at the nascent stage.
The biggest challenge in cancer is not even in the treatment. It is in the lack of awareness, which is what we need to invest in as a country, to create awareness, to have annual medical checkups at the local hospital that we have in our own homes. Because
the stakeholders have further noted that there is a need for the country to acquire more screening equipment that will aid in the fight against this silent killer disease.
The government needs to focus on this monster killer because it is a silent disease which does not give any invitation when it is attacking. And when our women are suffering from it, they don't get that early screening. That is where I'm urging our government, at least we have supplies of medical equipment, especially screening machines, into our local villages, our local communities, so that our mothers can have access into that.
The co-founder of Teresa Bobalesh's Cancer Foundation, Isaiah Akenga, noted that the organization aims at decentralizing cancer services in the country and create more awareness to avert more deaths attributed to breast cancer.
We're expecting to go back to the villages because that's where mortality rate is so high. However, people don't understand exactly what's happening. We are targeting in Kisii County and Nyamira County, and we are working from Nairobi County. So we have 3 counties which we are virtually targeting.
Jacqueline Masharia for Lunchtime News.
And And now in the sports arena, national basketball team Morans began the 2023 Basketball World Cup qualifiers on a sour note after going down 39-72 to host Egypt in a match played last night at the Bog El Arab Hall in Alexandria. The top three teams in each group advanced to the second round of the qualifiers, and the matches will be beamed live from KBC Channel 1.
The team coached by Cliff Owor missed the opening match against DR Congo after failing to travel to Egypt on time. Tonight, the team will face Senegal at 11:30 p.m. at the same venue. Kenya currently tail Group D with 4 points after losing all their previous matches. Hosts Egypt tops the groups with 9 points ahead of DR Congo and Senegal respectively. The top three teams in each group advance to the second round of the qualifiers. Don't miss the action live on KBC Channel 1 tonight. Daniel Mwendwa, Sport.
Reigning coast champion Suleiman Fadhili is the winner of the 2022 Red Bull Street Style National Football Challenge held in Nairobi last night. Meanwhile, over 400 participants stand out for the Inter-County Fitness Challenge held in Eldoret to sensitize the public on the need to keep fit and promote peace and cohesion during the current electioneering period.
The 36-year-old Suleiman Fadhili edged former national ace Martin Kibera by 0.5 points to be crowned the new Kenyan king.
Tayarisho yangu ilikuwa tu ni kufanya mazoezi all the time, asubuhi na jioni nafanya exercise, na siogopi kujaa michanga kwa manguo ama watu kuniona juu mimi nilikuwa najua nataka mwili wangu uzoe kile kitu mimi nataka.
Street style football is the art of doing tricks with a football, performing impossible feats to dazzle the crowds. The trick involved juggling, controlling and balancing the ball impressively with almost a magical adhesion. As a result of the feat, Fadhili walked away with 70,000 shillings cash prize and will represent Kenya in the Continental Virtual Contest slated for July.
Initially, we were being mixed up with guys from Europe, Asia, and South America. But now we have a very good chance of going to the world platform where we're going to meet other really skillful young people from Africa. And then the winner from that competition will go on to the world stage.
Meanwhile, over 400 participants turned out for the Inter-County Fitness Challenge, which was held in Eldoret. The challenge, which is held monthly, is aimed at sensitizing the public on the need for keeping fit, and organizers used it to preach the need of promoted peace and cohesion during the election period.
Here in Uasin Gishu, we keep peace. We believe that this coming election, we have this challenge from different counties, people from different tribes. We have come here together, no matter which tribe you are.
Kufanya working out ni mzuri kwa sababu unaepuka madhara ya kimwili. Nasema lifestyle diseases. Sasa unaepuka hizo ukifanya workout.
The challenge, which was launched last year, is open to the public participation. The organizers target to take the challenge to more counties in Kenya before the August 9th elections.
Well, that brings us to the end of our bulletin this afternoon. Thank you for choosing Lunchtime News. For more news, check out our website at kbc.co.ke. My name is Jackie Wambiru. Our sign language interpreter is Anwangeshi. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
sababu kwenye siasa sasa tunahitaji pesa na nyinyi ndio wenye hao mapeni.
Huyo mtu atakaposhikwa, akikamatwa, atasema aliyemtuma ni nani.
Yani